How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Folksbier up in this piece in the form of their Little Owl. This be a 4% dark mild that comes courtesy of my boy Kyle from Brooklyn. Sent me off a box of beers. One did not survive. Was it a Threes beer? Was it I think it was another Folks beer. We'll see what's what. He is becoming a beer mill maniac as of late, crushing both me and Keith, and he's sending Joe from Joe's Arcade stuff. It's kind of crazy. But label-wise, classic Folksbier styling. So I dig it as far as the beer goes. Classic English dark mild stylings, and it almost looks like it has that kind of cask kind of vibe to it, this softness to it, this creamy kind of khaki colored head, pinky finger in size with this soft little washed out kind of doo-doo water like kind of body to it. Yeah, it looks the part. Let's see if I get a nose. I mean, it's brownies. It's kind of brownie vibes. Soft, like moistened, like not necessarily baked brownies, but not just brownie batter. Just like it's been in the oven for a little bit and for some reason you took it out and wanted to take a whiff of it. That kind of thing going on. And that's the bulk of it. So chocolate malts, a little bit of kind of, I don't want to call it like lactosey kind of milky vibe, but it has this kind of confectionery kind of vibe to it without being like lactose or vanilla or anything like that. And just multiple levels of chocolate. Chocolate. Smells soft. You know, people make fun of me when I say that, but hey, what can I say? It could smell soft. Let's give it a whirl. Cheers. Okay, way more bittering than I thought it was going to be. This becomes like almost like a chocolate tea as opposed to that brownie thing, because that brownie thing was pretty spot on multiple levels of chocolate on the nose, but it really didn't give me much as far as any hint of this was going to go kind of bittering. But in the taste, you get this big pop of herbal. It is a wet, old English style tea, kind of tea bag kind of taste. Think of your classic Tetley Red Rose kind of orange pico, and then black tea kind of mixture kind of thing going on with this nice soft, not as complicated, not as multi-layered kind of chocolate thing going on in a weirdly kind of thin but has a soft kind of mouthfeel to it. And by that I mean when you actually first take a swing of it, it doesn't have this full mouthfeel to it, but as you kind of hold it in your mouth a second and go to swallow, it does kind of like, not evaporate, but has that kind of vibe to it to where it opens up a little bit, becomes a little bit more of a denser mouthfeel. So it lacks that kind of cask level stuff, the stuff you would imagine when you see a beer like this or drink a beer like this at a brewery, but it's really tasty. The bittering part of it actually surprises me quite a bit because I just didn't expect it to be that bittering. So it's almost like an ESB had a baby with a dark mild. And I kind of dig it. Those chocolate vibes are cool. Even the nose makes you think it's going to be a little bit more complex in the actual taste. It's a really fun beer. Yeah. Kind of bummed the other one didn't survive. I think what it was a black lager or something like that. I forget. But really tasty stuff. And honestly, you know, wow. Amazing. I like a Folksbier beer. Who would have thunk it? I mean, they're one of my favorite breweries in general, let alone in the city. One of my favorite tap rooms, hands down. And they just make really tasty, drinkable, chuggable beers. Their hazy game is underappreciated across the board. It's just great beers all around. So yeah, is it one of the best English milds I've had as of late? It's in the conversation. It's up to the top. That bittering and it being just a little bit I don't want to say out of sorts, but out of style for me probably prevents it from getting, King Should Have Fuck Mountain status, but it's delicious nonetheless, and I would never turn this beer away in a million years. Value and availability, no idea. Kyle, Brooklynites, let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like English milds, you like ESBs, and you want something in the middle. It's just tasty, drinkable, chuggable dark beer, which is what I kind of want around this time. And that time be Christmas Eve, so first of many today. Let's put it that way. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our review down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing a whole podcast thing? Thank you again, Kyle, for sending this off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying our dark mild right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.